Hi, this is Sean Bennett with my intro video for AEP 853. Sorry to running a little bit late over the 4th of July holiday. Got pretty busy. Want to give you a little introduction about myself. Currently teaching middle school PE in health down in Winfield Middle School. I'm also the head baseball coach down there at the high school. That's part of the reason why I was so busy. We were playing over the 4th of July holiday. We played 30 games since July 1st, taking 9 credit hours this summer, also working part-time job. So staying pretty busy. So try and get things on time as much as possible, but it's kind of difficult. The question, who has had the most influence on my life, was my dad. Just watching him growing up, he was a grinder, and that's kind of my personality. I keep my mouth shut and just go to work, and that's kind of my philosophy with my coaching and how we go about things. So I kind of copied off of what I saw him do. What was the result of your personality test? Do you agree or disagree? The 2 I scored the highest on, sorry, I'm looking at my notes over here, was factor 2, which is labeled as emotional stability. I think I'm pretty even keel, so if I'm reading that right, I think I would definitely agree with that. The next one I scored the highest on was factor 4. It's labeled as conscientious, and it says individuals who score high on this factor are careful and diligent. I definitely think that's what I would be regarded as. I don't fly off the handle too often. I don't make sporadic decisions. Very diligent in what I go about in my day-to-day life. The one I scored the lowest on was factor 5, and it's labeled as intelligent and intellect and imagination. Factor is often called openness and experience. People who score low tend to be traditional and conventional, and that's also me. I'm more traditional, old school style of teaching. I definitely know that I have to open up and adjust with our society today, and I constantly am working to get better on that. The next question that we had was, which of the 2 leadership theories do you most closely align with? Does this coincide with the personality test results? Explain by making the connections. The 2 that I actually found, and I probably wouldn't have been this way even a few years ago, but having coached for 11 years, I've kind of realized that I've kind of got to be a little more flexible and adjust to what I have. The 2 I closely related to were contingency theory, and it's basically a theory that states that there's no best way to make decisions or lead a company. It's contingent on each situation, so you're going to change how you lead dependent on each situation. And then the other one was the path goal model, and that's says the leader's behavior is contingent on the performance, satisfaction, and motivation of subordinates. Basically, as a coach or a teacher, if you got kids that aren't motivated and they're not getting motivated by the way you teach, you have to adjust to get the most out of the students, the kids, in my case, the athletes that I coach. So thank you for tuning in. Sorry for the delay on the video. Have a good rest of your weekend.